Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am here setting up some more of my 2025 planners. So I apologize if I get interrupted in this video or if there's background noise. It is the weekend and I'm recording while my kids are at home from school. Normally I try to record during the weekdays when they are in school, but I'm just a little bit behind schedule. I was last night on Amazon just browsing different planners, specifically daily planners, to try to find a planner for myself. And I found one that I thought was perfect. I really wanted to try it out, and then I looked at the price. It's not super, like, it wasn't super pricey. It was like $25. And then I said, no, I'm going to just not do it. I am going to take a pause on buying planner supplies, buying stickers, buying planners, and just use the things that I've got. And so it's still sitting in my cart. I might still purchase it just because, I don't know, I just love to try new things, but also I need to use my supplies. So I'm kind of waffling now on whether I want to challenge myself to another no spend year for planner supplies. I did that a couple of years ago and it actually worked great. So I'm considering it for 2025. But with all that being said, I have it sitting in my cart, the daily planner. And I am leaving it in my cart until I set this up. So it could be where after setting this up, I'm just in love with this whole setup and I can just delete it out of my Amazon cart and call it a day. But I am going to set up my daily planner for 2025. I went ahead and last night, as part of my don't buy this planner, I went ahead and made these date stamps. Or they're not stamps, they're stickers, okay? And so I've got it set up where it is the day of the week, the month, and then the date. And I did it for the entire 2025 year. So it's all the way through December. And so you can see that it took me, I would say, maybe 30 minutes to make these dates. I've got a video on my channel, I think I do at least, where I set up these dates in Excel and then transfer them over to Word. That's how I do it at least. But I'm also going to go ahead and post this as a PDF in the description. So that way, if you're interested in using this yourself, you can just download it and just print it out like I did on copy paper. So this is the Bethke full sheet sticker paper, and I just printed it out. I tried to do it where I wasn't wasting quite so much white space, but it didn't work out. So anyway, you can see it's 2 columns, and it ended up being 10 pages. And so you'll need 10 sticker pages, or you could just print it out on regular paper and then just end up, taping it in if you need to. So that's the first thing. Again, it took me about 30 minutes to make the labels and print them out. It also took me about, I would say, 10 minutes. I went ahead and did the first page here, and I took my X-Acto knife and just ran it through. I don't have a cutter where I'm doing that, but I'm going to show you this very quickly. I just use my X-Acto knife here, and it's very loosely because my idea here is that I'm not going to need to, I'm going to lay down these stickers first, right? I'm not going to need to avoid any other stickers or do any of those types of things. And so I'm actually, right here, this is February, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one side. So it takes very few, very little time to do this. And so I just trim it like this. And what I'm gonna do is eventually do this for all of the dates, and then go ahead and cut it in half, down the middle right here, so that way I can stack them and just save them basically in a sticker sheet holder from the Happy Planner, so that way I can pull them out as I need to. And I want to do, I'm thinking a month at a time. So today I'm going to be setting up just January, and then whenever I have time, I'm just going to sit down, take a few minutes, and just kind of set up the next month. And I don't anticipate, well, I'm going to go ahead and set it up for all 365 days for 2025, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. But I'm also okay with, if it has a sticker on it and I need to remove the sticker, that's okay too, right? So I just finished that page. That took very little time, as you can see, right? And so then my plan here, and again, I've already done these first 2 sheets. So my plan is basically just to cut it down the middle like this. This is a very loose cut, because you'll see when I show you my daily pages, there's really no, I'm not really concerned about like having it sit in a specific area, but I will go in and, you know, once I do this loose trim, I'll kind of cut it a little bit closer. I want it kind of to this edge, but I'll do that in just a second. Let me go ahead and talk to you about what I was thinking for daily pages. Okay, so what I've got here is the stack of daily pages. I've been using this stack down for forever. This is a tool. Let me show you what it looks like actually this way. So this is kind of what it looks like. I need to punch it. All right, so the punches go here, but this was in essence a letter size page. Okay, and so this was like the bottom left hand corner, this is the bottom right hand corner. In the middle were the punches for the tool disc bound, but it was letter size, and so I basically lost some of the lines and the punches that were on there. And then across the top here were the dates. So you can see kind of right here, there's like a, actually maybe the page underneath it would show a little bit better. Or not. Okay, yeah, so on the side. But there was like a little mini calendar here. The date was right here. And then I can't remember what was over here, but I think it said to do. One of the lines, it says daily schedule and then to do. But it's good enough, right? So I trimmed it and cut the margins off and the top off, and basically undated it, and cut it down to classic size. So I've got all of these sheets. I've been using this stack for forever and I still have so many. This is probably, I would say, 6 months worth right here in my hand. I've got another probably year in my storage that I can use for this project, and just for daily planning. But if you don't have this, there's no need for you to buy that. I've brought some options of things that you can consider. One of my, I think, go-tos, the thing that I would certainly encourage you to consider, is taking a look at your guided journals. So you probably have guided journals somewhere in your stash, or even notebooks, but like definitely guided journals have the spot where you can put the date, and there's journaling spots, but you can absolutely convert it. Just put a big box here and just have your to-do list, have another box for your appointments, and then use it as journaling. That's kind of what I do with these pages anyway. It's, you know, it's a place for tracking my events and tracking my to-do list, but mostly it's journaling. And so take a look at your guided journals. I just brought you some samples just to show you what you can do here. Like this one, for example, it says date, today's high moment, what am I enthusiastic about today, where do I feel at peace. And then this one says my mood today. For me personally, I would just maybe use this as my events and tasks and just cover that up, right? But then there's a spot already for the date and you just slap a sticker there. You can use my stickers that I'm uploading, or put it into the description and call it a day, you know? And so anyway, there are options out there for you. If you don't want to use a guided journal, you can absolutely just use a regular like notebook. If you look at these are pretty, they're pretty plain, right? The only thing that, I mean, this is why I love this, is because of the 30-minute breakdown here. It goes from 6:30 to 11. I love that. And so that's why I love using it. I also love that it's a day on 2 pages. So you get this and then this. So you'll see as I go through that I'm just going to kind of date in this area, on this left-hand side, and this side will also be for that day. So this will be January 1st. This page will also be January 1st. I might go through and print a second copy so I can date both sides of it, but that's not yet on the horizon. All right, so that's my plan. Like I said, I'm only going to do January, and so I'm actually going to put a timer in the corner, and you know, just to show you how long it takes. So if you're not doing the punching, like hole punching here, that step obviously will be separate, but you can kind of see it takes no time at all. But I'm going to go ahead and start the clock, and we'll get punching. And we'll get the stickers on. All right, and this part I will fast forward through just because, you know, it's just punching and stickering. All right, we'll come back at the end. Okay, I'm not sure if that is 31 days or not, but we're just going to go with it. Okay, you guys, that's all. I am finished. It was just really hard to get the initial sticker off. You saw me struggling with that part of it. And you know, I realized that I'm like barely within it, the space that I have here. So sometimes I crossed over the line, or sometimes you can kind of see here it's like above the page, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna leave it. I will trim it down later, but hopefully you can see that was a quick and easy way of dating this planner. You can use guided journals, just cut and paste, and don't worry about making it perfect. I just kind of put it in the same spot, kinda, and stick it down, and call it a day. I'm lucky I have the line to guide me, but even without it, you know, just sticking it down is totally fine. And so you can see I did that for January. Just times it by 12 and you'll see how long it takes to redate an entire planner, an entire daily planner, in fact. So I think super quick and easy way of doing it. It's relaxing to me to be able to do that. So, you know, it's fun. And now I'm ready to go. I don't have to buy a daily planner. I've got a daily planner. I'm going to go ahead and finish dating all of the remaining 330 something pages, so that way I have an entire planner, and you know, I don't have to buy anything. Going back to what I said initially, I do think I'm going to try to do a 2025 no spend year for planner supplies, because I have so many things in my house and I need to use them. So let's be deliberate. I want to be deliberate about using my things, and so this is my first step towards that for 2025. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Again, this will be linked in the description, so you can download that if you'd like. Again, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, bye guys.